Please note that this content is for adults only. And ducks. Viewer discretion suggested. Hello, everybody. We're going to be discussing Shelby Nealy today, rather his ex-wife, before the one he murdered. God, I'm glad. I bet she's glad to have gotten away, right? How would you feel? So, how did things work out with the new woman? Did you find out that it was me that was the problem? No? Okay. Well. And then, about a year later, after ducking and diving and sending fake phone messages, pretending to be her to her family, decided he better take them out as well. And when I say take out, I mean beat the fuck out of with, a hammer and paint cans. In fact, spray painting their faces, which is just adding so much to the horror of this case, isn't it? These poor police officers that came into the residence to find these bodies savagely beaten, decomposing for what? 1, 2, 3, at least 3 weeks, I think. So quite ripe, I would assume. Not only did they have their heads beaten in with hammers, but they were spray painted as well, which just, if you imagine seeing that in a film, that would be horrifying. Now imagine it in real life. Even worse. So, I guess the point is that it's a story that is based around lies and abuse. And when the abuse runs out, murder. Lots and lots of murder. But right after then, January 5th, I think the bodies of the family members were discovered January 1st there. But it wasn't until January 5th that Kaitlyn Farahay came in for an interview with police detailing some of the shocking abuse allegations that she claims to have suffered at the hands of Shelby Nealy in the throughout their entire relationship, right? We'll see what she has to say. And we'll probably do the first jailhouse call that may have ever been released. We've just released it right now, today. Have you heard it already? We'll be listening to it together here on Metrics. Classic Metrics. So maybe we should do that first. Let's do it first.
Hello, you have a prepaid call from
Shelby.
An inmate at
Pasco County Jail.
So this is a call between Shelby and his mother, recorded on March 14th, 2019. So just a couple of months after his arrest. Well, after the bodies were discovered. I actually don't have his arrest date written down, so don't quote me on that.
Your account balance is $13.70. You may begin speaking now.
Hey, Mom.
Hello? Hey. How are you?
I'm doing good. I thought I'd give you a call and give you an update. Obviously, I'm still...
What's the update? Still in prison? Yeah, no, awaiting trial. Yep. Yeah, still on trial continuation. So, waiting for a hearing. I mean, what else is there? Had a shower today. They let me use soap today.
In hell, as I like to call it now.
Hell? Hell? I mean, hell was... We've seen the crime scene video walk around for evidence gathering, and I mean, that was the definition of hell. I kept expecting to see, the devil in that house. But he had already left because that devil was you, Shelby.
But I'll be leaving soon. That's the good news. That's the good news I got today. Even the judge that I saw today is waiving my presence for future court dates until I'm needed.
Waiving my presence. No Christmas presents for Shelby. No birthday presents. He's waived my presence.
Which basically won't be until I'm sentenced. And she said that they'll...
Oh, that's good news, isn't it? No more boring sitting in court until you have to be sentenced to death. Matter of fact, we're not even going to do that. We're just going to come to your cell and wheel you into the death chamber.
Be shipping me over to Pinellas County.
Do you think they're selling tickets, auctioning them off to the highest bidder to go into the viewing room and watch this asshole be put to sleep?
Okay.
And that my attorney Allison was working on it anyway.
Okay.
But yeah, I should be there roughly.
Yeah, she's working on it, all right. She's full of hope. She's got an angle, right? She's working on it. She's working that angle. It's back to the drawing board. She's consulting with a very, very high up lawyer, attorney at law in DC, from DC. He's come specially down.
I could even be leaving tomorrow, but I'm probably going to be leaving Monday, I'm assuming. Just because paperwork might take a second.
Right, I gotcha.
But my attorney was not happy today.
Why? Or can you tell me?
I can tell you. I wasn't supposed
okay.
My presence wasn't supposed to be in court. It's only an arraignment. And she didn't want me there because of the media attention. So,
yeah. She said it was because of the media attention. She's like, this could hurt our case. I don't find you annoying at all, okay? I actually, I value our conversations. That's just the media attention. So anytime I'm in this building, you cannot be here, okay? Don't come if I'm here because of media, okay? You're perfectly pleasant.
So,
right.
Pasco County was doing some tricky, dirty crap. And so, you're so...
Tricky, dirty crap? Damn that Pasco County. What are they up to over there? I mean, they tried to do some tricky, dirty crap with my... How many people did he kill? 4? And 3 dogs? I mean, fuck me. Anytime there's a dog murder, I get really upset. Some people stay away from the kid murders. Some people stay away from, what are you supposed to say? SA. Some people stay away from SA murders. Some people stay away from cannibals. I just stay away from the dogs. That dog in the Joel Guy Jr. house, that still keeps me up at night.
Was definitely on the news today. They definitely...
Oh, really?
Yeah, they definitely took some pictures.
Your son was on the news today. Can you hear the tone in his voice? Signifying that he's dusting off his shoulders as he says that. Your son was on the news today, checking his nails at a full extended arm's length. Yeah. While ordering a limoncello. I would like it with ice, please. Your son, your fantastic son. Yeah. No, he was on the news today.
And were filming me the whole time. So
they were filming me the whole time. I'm a celebrity.
Oh.
Yeah. I guess if you want to see what I currently look like, all you have to do is look on YouTube, Shelby Nealy, Pasco County. I'm sure you'll find me.
I've seen the pictures, mate. You look like fucking Taliban. I mean, like, what's the deal? What's the deal?
Right.
I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, I'm sure it's probably, all over the news.
maybe he's trying to work the different gangs inside, and he figures, okay, I know. What I need is a beard that says jihad.
He's there.
Yep, me and the mayor, because the mayor's locked up with me.
Yeah, the mayor's in here too. They keep all the important people in this jail. There's me and the mayor. Yeah, no, me and the mayor, we have a special chamber on the 3rd floor.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
The mother's so cheery, chirpy. Oh, the mayor. Well. The mayor? Maybe you should become mayor. Or senator.
You shot at
Senator Shelby.
the cops.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
The mayor shot at the cops? I gotta check this out. The mayor of what? Is it Pinellas? Or, no, it's not a mayor of a... Sorry. It's not a mayor of a county. It's a mayor of a city, right? So what city would it be? Clearwater. Clearwater mayor shoots at police. Acting mayor accused of conspiracy with ex-mayor arrested. Florida mayor resigns after arrest of allegedly shooting at. Okay, we're gonna have to check that out. So his name is, he's a Port Richey mayor, not Clearwater, Port Richey. A Florida mayor who was accused of practicing medicine without a license resigned on Friday, one day after he was arrested for allegedly firing shots at deputies who were attempting to serve a search warrant, according to police. Well, they would say that. We want an independent witness. A neighbor, a delivery guy, something, a postman, anything. Port Richey Mayor Dale Massad was arrested and charged with 2 counts of attempted homicide after he allegedly shot at 2 sheriff's deputies at his home in Central Florida, the Pasco County Sheriff's Office said. Brian Corley, the Pasco County Supervisor for Election, tweeted that Massad had resigned from his elected post late Friday. Well, yeah, you better. Otherwise, we're going to fire your ass, okay? Because you don't shoot at police, especially if you have the key to the city, right? Our office has been notified by the City of Port Richey General Council that Mayor Dale Massad has resigned in accordance with the municipal charter of the City of Port Richey. A special election will be held on a date to be determined. Wow. Well, we can check that out another day.
Yeah, he was 68 years old and shot at the cops. I'm very surprised he got to live. But,
Wow.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he's got like 5 counts.
Look at his change there, huh? You shouldn't be allowed to drive a car if you put your change there. Something about that. I mean, maybe it makes sense, but they're all, pennies. I was going to say if it was like a toll booth. I mean, no one does that anymore. It's all digital, baby. But, what is that for? What do you need to put coins in nowadays, out of a window, especially in the United States of USA?
Counts of attempted murder. shooting at the cops. I'm like, dude, just the fact that you're alive, you should be very thankful, because I'm pretty sure if I were to go shoot at the cops, I would not live to tell the tale.
Yeah, just ask those 3 family members that you. What do you even call it? What do you bludgeoned to death? Blunt force impact. God, what do you think's worse? Blunt force impact or sharp force impact? I mean, is there a better option? I mean, does it really matter? I guess instinctively the sharp object is perceived to be more, you have to be more cautious around, because with a blunt object, it only becomes dangerous once velocity is introduced. But with a sharp object, you don't need any velocity at all.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, they must have gotten excited when they saw all these black... Are these the bodies? No, it's his dirty underwear. It's just another stupid kid.
Oh.
I'll be on my way to...
And when I say dirty underwear, I gotta show you guys something. Because I actually do have some evidence photos of Mr. Nealy's underwear. And I would like us all in the True Crime Metrics community tonight to light a candle, if we can, all across the nation. I want to see candles. I want to see candles in Nebraska. I want to see candles in New Hampshire. I want to see candles in Maine for the hazmat officers that had to go in and retrieve these boxer shorts. I think they're still in quarantine to this day. I mean, I'll try and dig it out.
To Pinellas soon, so everything will be better. The person,
Yeah, well, that's what you have to look at, you know?
yeah, the person next to me is bummed that I'm leaving. And I'm like, dude, no offense. I'd much rather write.
The person next to me is bummed that I'm leaving, yeah? Really? Really? Yeah, no, he just got handed 8 consecutive life sentences with no hope of parole. But the news of me being moved to be rehoused in another facility has just really gotten this guy down, you know? He's bummed. He was already bummed because of the 8 consecutive life sentences with no hope parole, but this, my move, just put him over the edge. He's bummed.
My family and get back to my own routine and have my solitude and be here. I'm like, this.
Right.
I'm like, out of all the jails I've been to, and trust me, I've been to a few. This is the most bullshit one I've been to.
Yeah, trust me, I've been to a few. Your son was on the news today, and trust me, I've been to a few jails. In my time, I've been to more than a few. Trust me. We've got another one of those. What other guys or anybody or any criminal is in this group? Sarah Byrne, right? I excel at everything. I've always been a grade student, a grade A student. I'm an exceptional mother to my son. Right? Wake up.
$3 taken off your books a day and no letters? That's crazy.
Right.
Even
Yeah.
Parma, that little jail in Parma, you can get letters and send letters out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does anybody know why he trashed the shit out of the house after he murdered everybody? I mean, I still haven't been able to work that out. What was it like, maybe if the police they come and they'll think it was ransacked, yeah? Like a robbery gone wrong. Robert, I'll take the TV.
Yeah.
And on top of it, you know.
We got to go to those comments. Man, it's been such a busy day. Do you know what happened to me yesterday? My car broke down and I rolled back onto the fucking railroad. And then it started beeping. And there was no one around, and either direction was uphill. Would not fucking start. I had to run and get some guy who was picking razor clams up out of the beach. It was intense. Oh. Yeah. Long day, but we are going to the chat right now. Right now. We just about made it on time. Fucking hell. Stay committed. Stay committed to metrics. No way. Are we not live? We're not live? Or we are live? But we're really quiet. Fucking hell. One comment. Black Eagle. You get the prize. You're our best commenter and our worst commenter all at once.
It's crazy how long people are fighting their cases here. This dude is fighting his case for 2 years, and that's the average. Without any case. Yeah, I'm like, up in Cleveland, a murder case takes 2 years. Down here in Pasco County, a murder case takes like 6 to 10 years to resolve, at least. No, so far, the average that I'm finding is 10 years.
Wow.
Like, murder case, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so Pinellas isn't
Crazy.
like that. And they'll be running everything together in Pinellas anyway. So everything's going to be good from here on, you know?
Well, hopefully so, you know. Just one day at a time.
Yeah. It's been a little hard keeping my head up here and there, but these phone calls have definitely helped me out a lot.
Well, that's good.
I think I was just so used to in my routine and getting everything out in such a good way, you know, because I was writing, you know, whether it was poetry or writing my book or letters to Alex and stuff. You know, writing was very therapeutic to me, and to just have it suddenly taken away from me, you know, it sucked.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I wondered if the Ivansics loved writing. I loved writing. It was really therapeutic to me, and I loved writing. And to have that taken away just suddenly. I mean, the irony, right? Maybe that's what all the mess was in the house. He was looking for a pen. Oh, I'm going to take all their pens. I'm going to take their coin collections and their pen collections.
Yeah, I mean, that does suck. Big time. Well, you know, like I said, you know, that's a thing to look forward to.
Yeah. Fuck, it does suck. Big time. I remember the last time I couldn't find a pen. Needed to write something down, couldn't find a pen. It sucked. Oh. Yeah, I guess in the Ivansic house, if he got stuck, he could just write on the walls in the blood of his victims, which he may have done at some point. We'll be going through those crime scene photos very soon.
To at least you know that you'll be going back, you know?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, although one thing I can honestly say about this place is it did help me decide what job I do want to do when I get to prison.
Which is what?
I'm going to get my GED and do...
It did help me decide what job I was going to do when I get to prison. I'm going to get my GED and do paralegal stuff. I'm going to learn the law. I'm going to become mayor, and then I'm going to become an attorney. And I'm going to do all that before they execute me, just to get my diploma. So you can be proud, Mom.
paralegal stuff, studying the law and everything, and working in the library.
Everything, working in the library, full access. Yeah. He actually made a complaint. God, is this the right case? Yeah, I think it is the right case. He actually made a complaint that he was charged for taking a book from the library, but he said he wasn't supposed to be charged because he's a capital case defendant, and that means that he should have greater gratis access to supporting legal materials to prepare for his case, something like that. And they agreed to refund him. He should have his, what was it? It was like 60 cents. He should have his 60 cents back within the next 14 days. So we hope that went through without a hitch.
Okay.
I might even be able to get paid for it, not just from the state.
Yeah. Big money. Legal money, Mom. I'm going to be, so they're talking six figures.
They will give you like $75 a month.
Yeah.
$75 an hour, Mom. That's what they're going to be paying me to be a paralegal just as soon as I get my GED, which I can do easily because I'm a genius.
For it. So that would eliminate having you to put money on my books.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm doing it for you, Mom. See the effort? Doesn't the effort that I'm doing to make it easier for your future, Mom, inspire you to be more, supportive with my books in the here and now? Yeah. So if you could just put something on my commissary account, just as soon as I get the GED and get my $75 a month job photocopying, you won't need to do that, Mom.
And
it's all for you, Mom.
If you're working in the library.
Yeah, well, you love books, so that's awesome.
Do you care if I call you back? Because meds are here. And
why don't you call me tomorrow?
All right.
All right?
Yeah. All right. I love you.
Yeah. She was probably just in the middle of her favorite TV show. Yeah, you could call me back, sure. No, but hey, why don't you call me tomorrow?
All right, love you too. Have a good night.
I will. Bye.
All right, bye.
Ooh, subscribe. Everyone should. So, we wanted to have a look at the ex-wife's interview, didn't we? Because that's pretty good. What we need is this.
For me, I don't remember anything. This is Detective Scarpati. Today's date is January 5th, 2019. The time now is 4:38 p.m. With me is Detective Derek Anderson. We will now shortly be conducting an interview with the ex-wife of the suspect, Kaitlyn. Farahay. How do you spell her?
I think it's F-A-R-A-H-A-Y. We're not a business cards. I have one left.
I know. So this is my partner, Detective Derek Anderson.
Hello.
I'm not going to shake your hand. I just bit my nail.
Oh.
You can go right in there. That blue seat over there. Okay. So she does have a friend out there with her.
Okay.
I told her we have to do all the interviews separately because she wanted to see if her friend could come back.
That's fine.
Okay.
But she said her friend does want to talk to us, has something to tell us, or
okay.
do you?
I don't know the exact details of what she has to tell you.
Okay.
I didn't hear the whole story, but I guess a year ago, Shelby had came to one of these other girls she knows, covered in blood, and I figured that would be important to you guys. You know, I guess there's records of it with Metro, but like I said, she knows more of the information, so I don't want to tell you something wrong, so I'm going to stop there.
Okay.
But I figured that would be very important.
Yeah.
Somebody on the phone told me that this may not be the first time, so I figured that would help.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So Kaitlyn, so are you Kaitlyn?
You got it right.
Okay, cool.
F is in Frank?
Yes.
F is in Frank?
Yes.
F is in Frank?
Yes. Thank you.
ARAHAY.
Okay. And how do you, what's your date of birth?
07 08 1995.
Do you know your social offhand? What's your middle initial?
M for May.
Okay.
Or sorry, Marie. My daughter's middle name is May. Sorry, it's been a long couple of days.
I bet.
Us too.
Okay. Oh, and I know I have your cell phone number, but just so I have it on this sheet. And what is your address? Yes, I'm very sorry. So your daughter, can I get all of her information? What's her full name?
Good evening, Spacey Dove and Danielle Savoy.
We just want to get some backdrop on your story from basically the beginning of how you met Shelby.
Okay.
And how your relationship developed, what your relationship was like, how your marriage was like, what your divorce was like, up until a couple days ago. Up until this all went down. So you go ahead and start and tell us how you met him. And
so I was in school, 10th grade.
Which school?
Harmon Constellation on 54th.
Okay.
Hermit Constellation. Okay.
It's in right by kind of Pearl Road and State.
I know you have to be descriptive because we're not from here.
I just remembered that when I said 54th.
Like
so
you say Parma, I know where I know where it is. I know where it is. Parma, I know I've heard of it, but to me, Parma could be 600 miles away. I know it's not.
54th by Brook Park and State.
Okay. Anyway.
I don't know. There's probably about 5,000 different Palmers across the United States of USA. Neverly, darling, hello. How many Palmers do you have in California? One in every town.
Go ahead.
So, I was there and I met him, and me and my mom were having a lot of problems, so my goal was to set my mother, which sounds childish, I know, and I chose...
Yeah, good call. Good tactic. Yeah, you did that by getting with Shelby Nealy. I mean, way to go for gold, right? I want to piss off my mom. I know. I'm going to get the creepiest, liar, most manipulative piece of abusive shit to be my significant other. Kind of backfired in the end, didn't it? But you know, I admire the you know, straight to the top of the pyramid approach.
Him, because, well, he was
Well, the bottom of the pyramid, as the case may be.
Awful person, horrible in school, not the cutest, and I knew it would make my mommy mad, so.
Yeah, not to mention fucking short. He's shorter than Luis Rivera, who's 5'4". This clown is 5'2". I mean, that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense at all. I don't know where people are that short.
I ended up sleeping with him. He popped holes in the condom so I wouldn't go to college, and got me.
He popped holes in the condom? Well, you know, they tear pretty easy.
Me pregnant.
He told you that?
Yes, he threw that in my face one day when he was fighting with me. Said the reason why my daughter was here was because of him. And so that if he...
God, did you get the venom? I don't know if she was expressing the venom that he had when he said that to her, allegedly, or if it's her own venom at remembering the fact that he did say that. I think a little bit of both, right? I mean, it is pretty bad, isn't it? The only reason your daughter is here is because I tricked you into getting you pregnant to control you so that you wouldn't be to go to college. Yeah. And now my plan didn't work. I'm going to do everything I can to hurt you. Okay. Good.
He wanted to take her, he could.
I think we should just go over it again. Let's try and get it in one abusive chunk.
Right.
So, I was there and I met him, and me and my mom were having a lot of problems, so my goal was to set my mother, which sounds childish, I know, and I chose him because, well, he was an awful person, horrible in school, not the cutest, and I knew it would make my mommy mad, so I ended up sleeping with him. He popped holes in the condom so I wouldn't go to college and got me pregnant.
He told you that?
Yes, he threw that in my face one day when he was fighting with me. Said the reason why my daughter was here was because of him. And so that if he wanted to take her, he could.
Oh, yeah.
So
I have paternal rights. You're not going anywhere. Books! What do you need these books for? Your only job is making me happy.
So,
Okay.
that's how I found that out.
So how long did you date before you became pregnant?
Maybe 2 months.
2 months. Okay.
Oh,
I didn't.
2 months, and she was just banging him to be a rebel to her mother. Oh, bad call. You see, that's where getting the worst guy in the world, because it will piss your mum off. That idea sounds great on day one. But the plan should end there. Get rid of that guy immediately.
Really, I wouldn't even classify it as dating. Kind of just seeing him.
Right.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
So then we actually started dating once I got pregnant. Because, I figured.
Try to make it work.
Yeah, my idea in my head is you're pregnant, you try to stay with the person, you know?
Right.
Your kid needs a dad. You don't
Definitely.
just up and leave. Doesn't matter how hard it is.
Mm-hmm.
So I got pregnant. I'd say about a month or two after that. I still was in school up until the month before I had my daughter. She was born.
Shane Dozeman, how you doing? Good to see you, man. When are you coming on the show? You can come on tomorrow, if you want. Or anytime. We'll work around you, Shane.
September, so I was out of school that month prior.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say a month after I got pregnant, he started beating me. He threw books at me in school and just kind of was really awful.
He threw books at me in school. You want to go to college? Here's your damn books. Gonna get your degree, are you? Gonna get your little degree? I'll give you the degree. Sit down.
It's very verbally abusive first, and then it kind of escalated. It got really bad towards my 7th month pregnant.
Yeah, no, it started out as verbal abuse. Yeah, he'd call me a bitch. He'd say stupid bitch. Hey, stupid bitch, where's my other belt? Did I look under the bed? Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
So he was physically abusing you through your pregnancy?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
My daughter came.
Okay. Yeah, no, the physical abuse started about a month after I was pregnant, and then all the way through. It was just, fucking hell. Sad, isn't it? And he's so little. Crazy.
Came out fine. She came a month early, but she's great. So thank God.
Thank God, yeah.
Now, are
That's
these
fortunate.
instances in where you're going to the hospital, or stitches, or scars, or
the only time anything.
Okay, they want her to verify physical abuse. And remember, these people are young. The wife, Jamie, 21 years old. I mean, why are you married? And why have you got 2 kids? Don't you know there's loads of other stuff that you can do? Fuck. Wait. And then maybe don't even worry about it.
Like that, I mean, it got really bad after I had my daughter. That was the worst.
Were you guys living together after you had your daughter?
So in a matter of
Well, that's what I was saying. These people are young. They're emotionally charged. Could she be coming in here and using the opportunity to just lay on a load of abuse allegations that were not true or verified? I want to say no, because it just fits, right? It just fits. Do you think Shelby went through and just, had a really good relationship with this one, but then things went south only with Jamie because she was nutso, he says.
Week let me ask you real quick. You had said 7th month of pregnancy had gotten really bad. Do you remember anything specific about that before we move on to just after she was born?
Honestly, I have a lot of holes in my memory. I've blocked a lot of this out. My mind's great. I've trained it to forget things. I've had a rough life, so.
Right.
Yeah.
I know. And Everly says, I've never heard of a man poking holes in their own condoms. Yeah, what a waste of money, right? We could have bought gas. Yeah. It's just a horrible idea. I don't even want to think about it. Brian Faircloth.
We're not trying to upset you, dear, but it's just...
Deborah Rockhill. Good. Deborah, hello.
It's hard. You're fine.
Yeah.
Okay. I know you guys need this. Don't worry about it. Just bear with me.
No, we're good. Okay. Take your time. We got, take as much time as we need.
Let me think.
We're not trying to rehash old memories, so...
He used to try to threaten that he was going to kill himself. Like, one stupid instant was, we had a socket in our house that I knew didn't work, and he knew it didn't work, so he said that he was going to kill himself, so he took a knife and stabbed the socket. Like, he was that kind of person. And then he shoved me up against the fridge once when I was pregnant around that time.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't go to the hospital or anything like that. My mom is a very hard person because she doesn't believe anything I say. So she doesn't even think that he hurt me or anything. She said maybe I had a mental breakdown and Shelby had to smack me out of it. She's a very rough person. Mm-hmm. So I didn't go to the hospital or anything. I just kind of dealt with it because I was hoping maybe after I had Kenzie it would stop.
Right.
It didn't. It got worse. So more abusive men.
Yeah, maybe after I have the baby, the abuse will stop. Lady. I mean, honey. He's beating the shit out of you while you're pregnant, okay? That's not a strong indicator that it's going to go away once the baby is out. In fact, it might get even worse. And it probably will.
Mentally, after he shoved me up against the fridge until I had Mackenzie, in a matter of a week, I'd say, towards the end of August, I had gotten married, moved into an apartment.
Yeah, great, Shane. I'm looking forward to it. And we all are. We want to hear from you. We want to hear your ideas. Just what you think about the whole just the case in general. No agenda. Informal as fuck.
And then my daughter came a month early, so...
Everything was in fast forward.
Yeah, it was really rough.
Yeah.
Especially for
this grave that he was trying to dig, because he had good success with burying his wife in their home. I mean, undiscovered for is it a year, close to a year? Yeah, not bad. But 3 buddies, and their house was like on a sort of island, so there was on all sides there were neighbors onlooking the. Do you know what I mean? Like maybe not an island, but kind of the end of the row where then you know what I'm saying? What do you call that?
18-year-old girl, you know,
Right.
with no mom. And granted, yes, I put myself in the situation, but it doesn't make it more fun.
No, of course
got
not.
you.
Of course not.
I would never change it, of course, but
Yeah,
it's rough.
you have your daughter.
Yes, and she's the best part that'll ever come out of him.
Right.
This is not bad going, right? I mean, that is not going to be soft ground. Look at it. Or is it just sand? Actually, it does look kind of sandy. But even so, compressed, some hard shit. Yeah. These kids, huh? I think there's 3 kids where he's the dad. It's not the nicest idea, is it?
So after that, he was still smoking a lot of weed, and I don't appreciate, I don't use drugs. I've never been around it, and I will never allow my daughter to be. And he got very mad at me one day, and I told him, don't smoke weed around my daughter, because he was trying to smoke it in the house, and he kind of flipped out. He hit me in my face, threw me up against a wall.
He was trying to smoke weed in the house. I'm smoking weed in the house. Where'd you get in all these ideas? Over at that college? Who said we can't smoke weed in the house? Who told you that? One of those professors? I knew that college would be trouble. That's why I told you not to go. Just trying to protect you from yourself, these crazy ideas. You need to stay in the home, where you'll be safe. Just trying to protect you from yourself, okay?
Broke a glass on me.
On your head or?
My head.
Okay.
I got cut a little bit, not enough to go to the hospital or
Right.
anything. He cut his hand open. He tried to
When
take
he
my
tried to do
daughter
that
from
to
me. Yeah.
Okay.
Tried to take my daughter from me. He kind of knocked me unconscious. And the one thing that I keep flashing in my head lately is he stood above me with my daughter in his hands and said, watch your mom die.
Oh my gosh.
And it's the one thing that I can't forget.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like she's making it up at all, does it? I mean, seriously. What is it? He knocked her out cold on the floor. She spark out on the floor, and when she comes to, he's standing over her with the baby, or the daughter, I don't know how old, and saying, watch your mom die. Yeah, I mean, there's got to be a way to just get these guys out of society before they do this, no? There must be a way.
I forgot everything else but that.
Yeah.
And how old is
Sorry.
your daughter?
Maybe a month or 2 old.
So he's standing over you while you're on the ground, like when you came to?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
He was really awful, and my cousin, she was there, and she called the cops, and he came. She was young, too, so she couldn't do anything. I had her take my daughter, and I don't remember how it is he got her again. But she was outside waiting for the cops for me, because I asked her to. And I didn't want her to get hurt, you know.
Mm-hmm.
If I could at least save one person, I might as well.
Mm.
And where were you living when this happened? Do you
That was
remember?
across the street from Walmart on Brook Park Road in Parma. I can't remember. Parma Woods, maybe, apartments?
So was it Parma police that came out?
Yes.
And did they arrest him?
Yes, they took him. I got a
Domestic violence?
Yeah, domestic violence on him and a restraining order until the case ended.
And did you prosecute him?
Yes,
Okay.
definitely. I was never with him again
Okay.
after that.
Well, I have to.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, no, I pleaded with the judge to give him the max and everything.
No, I know.
Because we deal with a lot of people that unfortunately domestic violence, and then they forgive the person.
I can't remember the situation. Like I said, I'm piecing together my memories with this,
right.
So I really have blocked it all out.
You're doing great. You're doing great.
He had gone to jail prior for domestic violence from me. I don't remember anything about it though. I don't know how, but I don't.
Okay. Well, if it was were the police called that incident too?
Yes,
I'm sure we can find it.
I'm pretty sure I dropped the charges.
Was that with Parma?
Yeah.
I'm sure we can find it. Yeah, I should hope so. Yeah, he was arrested and put in jail. You gonna be able to find any records? Everybody said we should speak to you.
Okay.
I'm sure we can find it.
Yeah, I don't remember how it worked. Sorry.
So when this,
I'm surprised you don't already have it. This is a quadruple murder. You don't think you should get the relevant details together, just lay them out, collect them all in one file. There we go. So it's like a file for a case. We could call it a case file. You're welcome.
that domestic incident happens, he gets arrested. You said that was it.
Yes, the last one. I was done. I had the restraining order.
Mm-hmm.
I just kept doing what I was doing, and he just wasn't allowed back. It was simple. Told him I'd call the cops. There was no more.
So where did he go?
I'm not sure. He disappeared for a while. I don't think I heard from him for a long time, maybe a year or two. And then I saw him one more time after that on Kenzie's second birthday. He decided...
Yeah, isn't that when they always pop up again? A year or two, and then it's like, oh, hello. You look good.
To come. I had extended the offer. I was trying to be the better person and allow him to have the relationship with my daughter.
Right.
Supervised, of course, but a relationship nonetheless.
Right.
And he showed up and he brought her a toy, and he was there, and it was really weird.
He brought her a toy. Yeah. No, I want to see the baby. It's my baby. I want to see the baby. I brought this toy for my baby. I'm going to have a relationship with my baby. So I'm moving back in, and you're quitting college. You need to be safe. Here at home is where you belong.
I was with my boyfriend that I'd been with for a few years then. My daughter thinks that my ex-boyfriend Kevin is her dad because he's loved her forever, whether we're together right now or not.
Oh, that's a good news, isn't it? Kevin, let's give him a medal.
That's her daddy.
Okay.
So it's really weird to have them both there, and thank God she didn't understand.
Right.
Yeah.
But after that, he disappeared. Next thing I heard, he had a girl pregnant. He had called me and told me that maybe when she was 3 or 4. And
When Mackenzie was 3.
Doing the old condom trick again. Just poke, 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 poke. Yep, got another one. I gotta write a very strongly worded letter to Trojan about this. Don't know what's going on at that factory.
3 or 4.
yes,
He called you and said that he had a girl pregnant.
and he was getting married.
Okay.
And it was right around the time my daughter had just been sick. She had a heat stroke from a fever that she had. And I told him, I said, did you even know about that? Have you thought to check on my daughter before you got somebody else pregnant? We had a huge fight.
And is this in person or like over the phone? Okay.
Yes, I have not. I did not see him for a very long time.
Did he mention during that phone call where he was living at the time?
No. I'm pretty sure he was in Ohio, though. He didn't move to Florida until... I was living with my mom, I'd say 2 years ago. I think that's right, because he was texting my mother's phone. I gave them my mom's number, so they thought it was mine, because I didn't want to deal with them.
Right.
I don't know if it was her, the wife, or him texting, but they wanted me to sign a paper stating he had no more rights to my daughter, so he didn't have to pay child support anymore. And that was when I think it was her texting.
Oh, that he had no more rights.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
okay.
wanted to sign his rights.
Yeah, he didn't want to pay child support anymore, and he wanted no responsibilities.
Gotcha.
And so how did that fizzle out?
Yeah. I think I've heard that one before, right? I don't want to pay child support anymore, and I don't want any responsibilities. Well, I mean, you should have been put to death for that, without killing anyone.
Like, did you end up doing that, or no?
Oh, no. I mean, you don't get to just not pay child support.
Walk away.
Yeah, you made this child, and you may not be around and not allowed to be around, but you will not be free of all problems.
Sure, yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a single mom struggling. You will struggle. So, that kind of fizzled.
Yeah. Think about that, everybody. Does that sound like anything you ever want in your life? Don't even think about it.
Oh, because they had told me to go get a paternity test on my daughter because she wasn't his. And I said, well, I'll see you in court if you can pay for it. And well, if they wanted child support gone, that means they didn't have money. They weren't going to take me to court. So when I said that, it kind of fizzled out, and I never heard from them, which I didn't mind. So I didn't look into it, didn't try to figure it out. It's less problems for me. And if some of this doesn't work together, I'm sorry. Like I said, bear with me.
No,
okay?
No, you're fine.
The time might not be perfect, but it all happened.
We'll worry about you just give us what you know, and we'll worry about the timelines. Okay. We can piece it together.
So I guess he told me a lot about his wife whenever I did talk to him currently, that she was a schizophrenic.
Now, when you let me stop you real quick. I don't want to stop your train of thought, but when you say currently, when would currently be?
Within the past 6 months.
Okay.
So I didn't talk to him. Let me go back. I'm sorry. Okay. So from that point of that last conversation of it ending,
there's a lot of McDonald's product placement in this. The whole place. His car, McDonald's. The house, McDonald's. the CCTV video capture of him driving the stolen car around. McDonald's at the drive-thru. You have any ketchup? No, I don't. No, one barbecue and one ketchup. 2 ketchup. Is that milkshake cold?
I didn't talk to him again until 6 months ago.
Okay, so 6 months ago he reestablishes contact.
Yes.
Okay.
He messages me, which I cannot find. I did look.
On Facebook?
So that would be, 4 or 5 months after the murder of his wife, and 6 months-ish before the family murders, the in-law murders, right?
He texted me somehow. His mom gave him my number.
Okay.
So she asked me first, and I said fine. I wanted to see, what could you possibly want after all this time?
So are you close with his mother?
Yes, I see her very often. She takes my daughter once a week. She's amazing. Great person. She's a little...
Is Shelby's grandmother still alive in Texas?
Yeah.
Okay.
The grandma there, yes. He was just living with her, actually.
Okay.
She does not like him now. She kicked him out. I don't know what happened. I guess he lied a lot from what I've gathered.
But I'm saying, is somebody, since he moved out, somebody has spoken with her?
Spoke with her, verified she's alive?
His mom has talked to her.
Shane, I think your last comment is a sign that you like the spicy Doritos. Am I right?
After that?
Okay.
But after that, I couldn't tell you.
It sounds crazy, but we're just trying to make sure that everybody's alive.
Yeah.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
If you want, I can try to get those numbers for you and call you.
I'll
talk to his mom for you.
Okay.
Any numbers. So if you want, just make a mental or a note for me on what numbers you need.
I'm gonna write some bullet points on the back of one of our cards.
Okay. So 6 months ago, while she's writing that, 6 months.
A mental note. We're recording this interview. We're all sitting around a table with endless sheets of paper in front of us, taking rigorous notes. Why would I make a mental note of anything?
Ago, he reconnects, sends you a message on,
texting me,
yes,
and he goes, I am leaving my wife. She tried to hurt my daughter. This is butchered, by the way. And I just wanted to tell you sorry for everything that has happened. I know Mackenzie's my daughter, and I was just hoping that maybe we could talk. And I said, what could you possibly want to talk about? And he said, well, I want to give you some money and I want to...
Oh, that was her first mistake. Well, maybe not the first. Another one. Don't reply to that message, okay? Don't ask, like, what could we possibly have to talk about? That's engagement. Engagement is bad. Don't engage. Just, like, don't engage.
See you and maybe be part of Kenzie's life. And I told him, no, that's not happening. We are not going to do that. So then from that point, he had moved back to Ohio. I'm not sure why. Maybe he thought something was here for him. His mom doesn't like him, so I don't know what he was coming here for.
Right.
Nobody was going to help him, and nobody was going to let him live here.
So when did he move back here?
6 months ago.
Okay.
6 to 8. We're going to put 6 to 8. Like I said, I've got a bad time frame.
Right. 6 to 8 months ago, he moved back here and reconnected with you.
So after that, I kind of allowed him to be around me a little bit.
There's something so funny about a ill-placed knife, isn't there? What's that knife doing there? That knife would make perfectly sense and wouldn't be ominous at all if it were in the kitchen next to a breadboard, right? That would fit. But here, what the fuck's it doing there? It's a great picture. It just captures this thing of why is there a big knife on that? What do you even call that? That countertop.
Gone and seen him and his kids for a little bit. We were talking.
Where at?
We went to Bob Evans.
Oh, you met like a
farm, yes.
Okay, so you brought
Public
Mackenzie
place.
and he brought his
No.
2 kids?
My daughter was not with me.
Oh, okay.
She is not allowed to see him. She has not.
Okay, so she still hasn't seen him?
Nope.
Okay.
She does not know of him.
Okay.
She doesn't even know he exists.
Okay.
And that's how I like it.
Okay.
Okay.
Clearly, it's a lot better that way.
So who does she think that his mom is?
She doesn't really ask. I know that's weird, and I've been waiting for that question.
Okay.
So, when it comes to it, I guess we'll get to it.
Yeah.
But she hasn't asked. She knows that she calls herself Grandma. That's her Grandma, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Alex is her uncle, and she loves them. So, until she asks the question, I don't have to answer.
Okay. So Shelby and his 2 kids.
Yes.
Okay, and you guys see at Bob Evans. How's that go?
Fine. These kids are very not trained, screaming a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they have no stability, so what do you expect?
His kids are very not trained, screaming a lot. They both had 2 black eyes each, fresh. Looked like someone had been doing Chinese burns on their wrist as well.
From children, no stability. We talk a little bit. Nothing really crazy. And he just tells me some stories about where he's been and his wife, things I can't really remember, but main idea is his wife is awful and crazy and tries to hurt everybody all the time. And like I said, I've never met the girl, so I couldn't second it. And everything he says is a lie. So I was
just going to ask you, did you believe what he was saying?
No, I never do.
Okay.
He could tell me the sky's blue, and I just, ignore it and keep going with my life.
Right.
Yeah.
You can't trust him. Literally. Right. Even the sky being blue, you can't trust him on.
It's great when you stop doing that with people, isn't it? You just go, okay, so look, nothing they ever say will be, with any believability. So don't even bother trying.
Okay.
So nothing really crazy happened from that point. He was here for a little while. I saw him a few other times in public places, and he was just around working odd jobs.
You see, we have so many Christinas in the chat. I just don't know who's which. Which one is this? Is this Christina, or the other one?
Jobs in temp agencies.
And are you guys communicating by phone, text message, Facebook message, all the above, some of the above?
Is he giving you any money for your daughter?
he gave me about $100 within that little bit of time, and then around Christmas Eve he did give me $150.
But that's it. Christmas Eve this year?
Christmas Eve, yeah.
He never gave you any more money?
No.
Okay, and the reason I ask is we were told by another person that
he never gave you any more money. I mean, what? I'm not paying child support anymore. Okay, well, how much have you paid so far? $200. Hey, you know what I could have got with that $200? A lot of chicken nuggets. Whole lot of chicken nuggets.
That he messaged that said he gave you $5,000.
No, he was supposed to.
Okay, but
he didn't get that far.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because if he did, we were going to have to break the news to you that we were going to need that money back.
Yeah, no, I figured.
It wouldn't be yours, it was the family's.
Did he take stuff from them? Were those?
We can't discuss, but...
Oh, wow. So he's saying that he took... Shelby is claiming that he took $5,000 from the family and gave it to Kaitlyn as child support money. And she's saying, no, $5,000? He paid $200. Didn't say anything about no family. Haven't seen him. And then they're saying, well, you know, because if he did, then we're going to need that money back because it's the family's. I'd be pissed. I'd be like, yeah, right, fuck you. It was given to me because of outdated child support payments. I didn't know it was from a murder. That money's been spent on fucking diapers, cop, okay? I haven't done anything wrong, and, you know, that I'm not giving it back. Take me to fucking court. $5,000. Oh yeah, I'll just magic that out of the air. As a single struggling mother with, you know, all those problems. God, what is this cabinet case? Why would anyone have this? I mean, seriously. What is that? That's a collection, right? That's supposed to be valuable? To who? To who? I mean, they've got a whole... Just think about in terms of cubic feet real estate in your house. That thing is bigger than a fridge. Well, maybe not an American fridge. That is bigger than a European fridge, which is a lot cheaper to run. So not only are you losing on space, you're losing on energy as well. Fail.
I mean,
based
on what I just told you, we can't confirm or deny, but
okay.
I mean, if you can read between the lines of how I asked the question, you know, I'm
sorry.
Yeah.
No, you're fine. You can ask us anything you want.
That's right.
We'll let you know if we can.
Some of the stuff that's part of the action.
Anything you can, I understand.
Yeah. Anything that's been released to the media, we can discuss because it's public record. It's
Everything
just we
else
have to be very careful of what we can talk about, what we can't talk about, because it's still an active and evolving
very active
investigation. Because there's two separate investigations. You've already talked to Pasco, correct? Detective Toner and Detective Slaughter on the phone?
I've talked to one of them. I'm sorry, I can't remember.
Whichever, but you talked to one of them because...
Detective Slaughter, well, he was a good person to send to the fucking incident. We need our best man. Where's Detective Slaughter? What did we have the other day with the Chris McNabb Trailer Park Hicks, where they sent Deputy Hicks? Get Deputy Hicks on this case right away. Investigate those Hicks. We need Deputy Hicks and Deputy Redneck. And what was the other one? There was another one. I can't remember what it was. Doesn't matter.
They're doing an investigation, and I don't know what they discussed with you, but they're doing an investigation, and then we're doing an investigation.
Okay.
They're investigating Jamie missing.
Okay.
We're investigating the triple homicide.
Okay.
Just to clarify for you. Mm-hmm. So, he never gave you $5,000. Did he mention he was going to give you $5,000?
Yeah, you said he was supposed to. How'd that come about?
He said that he knew I was struggling. I'm in school, and I'm a single mom. I paid my rent in full when I got in a car crash last year, so my rent's covered, but I still have other bills, of course.
Right.
My daughter's taken care of, and I'm taken care of, but, you know, money's nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
So did he tell you, like, I'm going to give it to you?
Yes.
Or is that over a phone call, text message?
Phone call.
Okay.
And he said he was going to, and then he was going to come into town and do so.
You know what? I don't want to be accusing anybody of anything, but if I was her, I would have put and hadn't received the $5,000. I'd have made damn sure that had been made clearer than it has done. She's said no, I haven't received any money, but I'd have been like, listen, now that you're asking me that question, I want to make absolutely fucking clear, no money has come to me from that chump. Okay, $5,000? Are you joking? If he's saying that, it's a lie. He's not. I want to make that absolutely clear. No money here. I would have expected that by now, wouldn't you? What do you think, Neverly? Is it a strong enough refute? I'm not sure it is. Not at this stage. Let's go back a couple of seconds.
Investigating the triple homicide.
Okay.
Just to clarify for you.
Mm-hmm.
So he never gave you $5,000. Did he mention he was going to give you $5,000?
Yeah.
That's the first time I've seen that. Look at that. Pops up.
Okay.
We're investigating the triple homicide.
Okay.
Just to clarify for you.
Support future releases at buymeacoffee.com/truecrimemetrics, or the best way, our best way to support future releases is to become a member, a Metrics member, golden member.
So he never gave you $5,000. Did he mention he was going to give you $5,000?
Yeah, you said he was supposed to. How'd that come about?
Hang on, I wanted to get the whole thing about the money because I think she got $5,000. Maybe. I don't know. I don't want to say that.
Message that said he gave you $5,000.
No, he was supposed.
Okay, so it's straight to a denial. That's a truth indicator.
Times in public places, and he was just around working odd jobs in temp agencies.
And are you guys communicating by phone, text message, Facebook message, all the above, some of the above?
Is he giving you any money for your daughter?
He gave me about $100 within that little bit of time, and then around Christmas Eve he did give me $150.
But that
That's it.
Christmas Eve
This
year?
Christmas Eve, yeah.
He never gave you any more money?
No.
Okay, and the reason I ask is we were told by another person that he messaged that said he gave you $5,000.
No, he was supposed to.
Okay, but
He
he never
didn't
did.
get that far.
I mean, that was a bit soft there. I mean, she was straight to the no, but she would have if she had have received the money, she would have probably been anticipating being asked about it, right? So she would have had that in the bag. But then that last one, this one, it's very soft. No, he did mention it. You know, it's soft. It's not surprised. And then it goes on to a what do you call it? A softener, a fabric softener, a lie softener, a dampener. You know, it's like because now I know what you're talking about because he mentioned it. That's why I'm not surprised because he did mention that, but he didn't actually give me any money.
And the reason I ask is we were told by another person that he messaged that said he gave you $5,000.
No, he was supposed to.
Okay, but
He
he never
didn't
did.
get that far.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because if he did, we were going to have to break the news to you.
Yeah, this bit I'm uncomfortable with. No, he was supposed to, but we didn't get that far. That doesn't feel like truth to me. I'm not saying it's a lie, but that bit doesn't feel like truth, and I think that's valid. No, I'd have been like, $5,000? What are you shitting me? You think he gave me $5,000, do you? That's why I'm wearing odd shoes, is it? One is red, one is blue.
we were going to need that money back.
Yeah, no, I figured.
It wouldn't be yours. It was the family's.
Did he take stuff from them? Were those?
We can't.
Then on to another question, right? In another area. Change the subject, please. Did he take something from them? Because the cops, it seems to be pushing for, like, you are going to need some persuasion to let that $5,000 go. We can see that you have it. We have you on video accepting it, and we know you have it. So we're letting you know that family's going to need that money back, okay? And then she's like, I'd have been like, hey, yeah, right, I don't have $5,000. She's like, oh, but so did he take stuff from them? Just goes over there. Well, it sounds like she's in the position where $5,000 is so something far from achievable for her that would be hard to let go of, especially when you've already spent the money on diapers.
Discuss, but I mean,
based
on what I just told you, we can't confirm or deny, but
Okay.
I mean, if you can read between the lines of how I asked the question, I'm
sorry.
Yeah.
No, you're fine. You can ask us anything you want.
We'll answer anything
if we can.
Some of the stuff that's part of the action.
Anything you can, I understand.
Yeah. Anything that's been released to the media, we can discuss because it's public record. It's
Everything
just we
else
have to be very careful of what we can talk about, what we can't talk about, because it's still an active and evolving
very active
investigation. Because there's two separate investigations. You've already talked to Pasco, correct? Detective Toner and Detective Slaughter on the phone.
I've talked to one of them. I'm sorry, I can't remember.
It does, whichever, but you talked to one of them because they're doing an investigation, and I don't know what they discussed with you, but they're doing an investigation, and then we're doing an investigation.
Okay.
They're investigating Jamie missing.
Okay.
We're investigating the triple homicide.
Okay.
Just to clarify for you. So he never gave you $5,000. Did he mention he was going to give you $5,000?
Yeah, you said he was supposed to. How'd that come about?
He said that he knew I was struggling. I'm in school, and I'm a single mom. I paid my rent in full when I got in a car crash last year, so my rent's covered, but I still have other bills, of course.
Right.
My daughter's taken care of.
Hey, Suze, thank you so much for the $20 on PayPal. That is excellent, Suze. Suze says, thanks for your awesome content. Great. Well, thank you, Suze.
And I'm taken care of, but money's nice.
Yeah, definitely.
So did he tell you like?
Suze knows all about that. Money's nice.
I'm gonna give it to you, or is that over a phone call, text message?
Phone call.
Okay.
And he said he was going to, and then he was going to come into town and do so.
Did he and this is to stop you real quick, and I'm sorry when I interrupt you.
You're fine.
Did he discuss to you or mention to you how he became in possession of $5,000?
I asked him, and he said that he can't tell me over the phone. And I said, if you did something illegal, don't give it to me, because I don't want to be brought into your problems.
Okay.
So all right. I don't know if that changed his mind, and that's why I didn't get it.
Okay.
Or if he...
Was it ever discussed again when he did get here and you guys were face to face?
But he never told me what he did. I mean, like I said, I told him I don't want to know what you're doing. If I know, then I have to tell on you. Simple as that. I'm not going to sit there and go to jail for you at all.
Yeah.
So he said that he was going to get it together and figure it out, and he would give it to me. And I told him that if you're going to give it to me, you have to put it through child support. He owes money on it, so why not anyways? You know what I mean?
Do it legally?
Yeah. They don't send it to me any other way. Don't hand it to me in hand. Put it through child support so there's a record.
Correct.
And that way it takes off what you've already owed. Why wouldn't you?
Do it the right way. Yeah.
That would help you, and then you're still giving it to me.
Yes.
So that just never happened. That was the last time we talked about it, and I'd say that was probably Monday, Tuesday-ish.
Christina, hello.
So he got here on Christmas Eve.
When's the first time you saw him when he came into town?
Christmas Eve.
Christmas Eve?
Yes.
Okay. Where did you meet him at?
He was wearing a red suit and had a big fake white beard. Sack of presents. He told me to quit college and stay at home, safe. You need to be safe. Your place is in the home. No more books, woman. No more books.
And he pulled into in front of my house.
Okay.
And I walked to the car. He does not come in my home. Not allowed.
Right. So he pulls up. He's got the 2 kids.
Yes.
And what's he driving?
The car that he stole. The red Kia, reddish Kia.
Did you say anything about the car? Was the car discussed?
Where'd it come?
The car that he stole, and it's still a fucking Kia. Yeah, he stole a car. What was it? Mercedes? BMW? A Kia. A Kia Optima. I don't even know if that's the name of a Kia, but it sounds like one. Don't they have the shitty names? Sorry. All you Kia drivers in the chat, which is everybody, apart from Shane, who obviously drives a pickup.
And he said his cousin bought it for him. I said, whose name is it in? Because he doesn't have a license. And I know that. And he said, it's in my name.
By the way, there's $100 to the first person who guesses the color of Shane's pickup in the comments. I'll start the ball rolling with, well, what would it be? I'm designing Shane's perfect pickup in my mind.
And he said, that doesn't add up, but okay. Like I said, okay.
Yeah, because you don't believe him anyway.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, I already knew it was bullcrap. Nobody's going to just buy you a nice car like that, you know? I mean, if that was the case, I'm pretty sure I'd have it before you, so...
Yeah.
So how long did you talk to him that day?
Maybe half.
I mean, look at the fucking place, right? I don't even know if they've found the bodies yet. The crime is how filthy this place is. I mean, it's like room C that means contaminated. Everything in here contaminated. Room C.
An hour, tops. He was telling me about him being in Texas, and then he told me that he was talking to this girl. I didn't catch a name. And he told me about the house that he just paid rent in. And he was excited that him and the kids have the house, 3-bedroom. And then he said he had money. And I asked him how he got it, and he said he can't say.
Did he show you any money?
No.
Okay.
I really can't say.
Did he show you?
Found a rare coin collection. Yeah, I took it down to that pawn shop that's on TV in Las Vegas. Silver and gold. They gave me $100.
You any property, anything? Did he talk about anything else besides money?
He did show me those rings. Did anybody tell you that I've been to pawn shops with him?
Well, we were going to get to that.
Okay, I did have the list in my purse.
You do?
Of
Awesome.
where we were.
Whoa. That keeps... I haven't watched this all the way through. I did not know pawn shops were about to be mentioned.
That's awesome.
Okay. On my phone, I can show you where we were the whole day. It literally listed. It's awesome. Google's great.
Okay.
Okay,
We'll
good.
get that from you when we walk you out. Okay.
At that point in time, he told me about the coins. I did not see them yet. And then...
Why isn't there a body bag on Pikachu? That's the 4th victim.
Okay.
Okay,
We'll
good.
get that from you when we walk you out. Okay.
At that point in time...
Blunt force trauma. Clear signs. He's already cleaned up the blood here, obviously.
And he told me about the coins. I did not see them yet. And then he showed me all the jewelry. He had 2 boxes. One was like a cereal case. You know how they have the cereal...
Top. Like a plastic container
Yeah.
to put cereal in?
He had that one filled with little boxes.
Sorry. I think they call this the in-law murderer. In-laws murders, or... It should be called the fast food murder. There's fast food everywhere in this evidence. You can't look at any element of the crime scene or the vehicles or anything without seeing either a Domino's box, a McDonald's bag, a McDonald's milkshake cup. What's the other one he does? What's the other one he does? There's another one. We'll wait and see.
Like black boxes, things like that. They were little, regular jewelry boxes. And then he had one of the tubs that are short and long.
Yep.
Filled with them too. There were a couple necklaces in there, a couple of other things. I was looking through it, I was curious. So those were just sitting at my feet in the car. And he would get them out and we'd go inside the pawn shop and I'd have his daughter.
And what day was this?
I have it on my phone.
A couple days after Christmas, or?
It was this week. Monday to Wednesday. I'm going to give you that for you until we get to my phone. Yeah.
Monday to Wednesday. It's Saturday. The day that we're not supposed to be live. But oh well. Riding shotgun, hello. Sorry. I've got a couple of vinegar peppers left over. And they're just too fucking good.
Okay.
I'll tell you the exact day, time that it started, time that it ended.
Did he mention how he came about having all that stuff?
He said that his dad had, so the story's a little butchered too, hang on. So, like I said,
we've interviewed multiple people, we've heard multiple variations of the story, so go ahead.
So, he said his dad had, when he passed away, had left a bunch of stuff in one of his dad's friends' sheds or garage, something like that. Mm-hmm. And his dad's friend didn't want to give it to anybody in his family because I guess the people were crappy or some reason on why. And so he had gotten a hold of Shelby, found out he was in town in Texas, and gave it all to him, and he inherited it. And he said he was proud of his dad. Like, he knew his dad was sleazy, but he doesn't know how his dad got it, but it was awesome. So he was real proud of it. Mm-hmm. And that's how I figured he got it. I mean, it kind of sounds accurate, but once again, you never know. So once again, I didn't want to know.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah. So.
Yeah, but in Shelby's mind, him having a great dad, which doesn't appear to be the case at all, makes him special.
Ran with that when he said he wanted to pawn them, and I said, okay, I'll help with your daughter. I like his daughter. She's such a nice little girl.
Bella?
Yes. She's very sweet. She's good potential.
Mm-hmm. Little boy. Talkative?
Very talkative. She's happy. And I don't know how, but she's happy. Like, I'm very proud of that little girl for keeping her head up.
Yeah. So how many pawn shops do you think you went? I know you're going to give us the information, but how many pawn shops have you gone to?
4 or 5.
4 or 5.
And I asked him why. I said, why don't you just bring it in all at once? If it's not a problem. He said, well, I just don't want to draw attention. That kind of set off.
Yeah. Now, was he doing the pawning, or was he asking you to do it?
Oh, no, I told him I wouldn't. Okay. I will not. Okay. And I told him if somebody asks me that we did this, I will tell them. Yeah. I'm not hiding it.
Okay.
So.
Did he give you any of the money from the pawns?
No.
I was kind of expecting a yes, hopefully. Okay, so you do the pawns.
Oh, no, I like $50. Okay. Take it back. I do have it if you need it.
Okay.
That I can give you.
Okay.
I'm sorry that slipped. I'm so sorry.
Oh, yeah, no, sorry, that slipped. He did give me money, but not $5,000. $50. And I have that. I can give that to you. But then we're even. There is no $5,000.
Sorry.
That's okay. You got a lot going on.
I do.
You got a lot on your plate. We understand. So after you're done with all the pawn shops, then what do you do?
He takes me home. I have to go get my daughter.
Okay.
And that's listed. Everything that I did that day is literally in this list. It's awesome. So you can see everywhere that it's perfect.
We appreciate it. We really do. Because I
was looking at it before I came in, and I'm like, oh my god, this is great. There's one of them that says missing, but I did find the place and wrote it down for you. Okay. It says the time frame and everything, but it doesn't say where. So I wrote it down.
What we'll do is we'll take the list from you because we're leaving tomorrow to drive back to Florida. So we'll take the list. We'll give it to
And since you've been so helpful with that and the list and telling us about your movements on Evidence Day, I guess you're not the kind of person that would pocket $5,000 that belong to victims, right?
The detectives here.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we won't have to look into you now that you've given us your really good list. I think she's coming in here to sell. She definitely wants, I'm sure she's genuinely happy to have the chance to give supporting evidence to that will, put Shelby where he needs to be. Not saying she's making anything up, but she's presenting as someone who is very helpful to the investigation. There's a difference. There's a difference between providing information that will be relevant to the investigation and aid in the conviction against him. That's one thing that's going on. But the second thing that's going on is she is demonstrating to the investigation that she is of service, that she's gone out of her way to make that list and to list out all the places that she was on evidence day. And it seems to me like she's doing that. It's just like, hey, I'm doing favors for you. I know you don't need to look into that money. I told you he didn't give it to me. And that's what you're going to put on your little box, right? No investigation. We already know the truth. He did not give her $5,000. Because with something like that, whether the cop likes you or not is a big difference to whether they say, okay, put some fucking dogs on this person's ass, right? Find the money, sniff it out, wait until she spends 1 cent over what she earns, then we're coming down, But if they like you, they'll say, well, witness said that Shelby did not give the money. And it'll just go on to the next level of however that gets dealt with. But big difference how much the cop likes you. And she's presenting as someone that is enormously helpful to the investigation and a little bit overly, if you ask me. Let's just hear that again where she's just like, my list is so fantastic.
I do have it if you need it.
Okay.
Yeah, I do have the 50.
I can give you.
Okay.
I'm sorry that slipped. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. You got a lot going on.
I do.
You got a lot on your plate. We understand. So after you're done with all the pawn shops, then what do you do?
He takes me home. I have to go get my daughter.
Okay.
And that's listed. Everything that I did that day is literally in this list. It's awesome. So you can see everywhere that's perfect.
We appreciate it. We really do.
I was looking at it before I came in, and I'm like, oh my god, this is great. There's one of them that says missing, but I did find the place and wrote it down for you.
Okay.
Yeah, that was missing, but I went out of my way, took a drive, retraced my steps, found the place, got the geolocation, saved it on Google Maps as a preferred pen, and sent you the location. You'll find it on the report. That is very good. It's heavy sell. I am of service to the investigation. I did a helpful list. I went and got out of my way and found that location that I couldn't remember and then wrote you down the coordinates. Longitude. Hey, here's a vote for the poll. Who says longitude with a soft G and who says longitude? Longitude. 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 I think I've always said longitude, not zh.
That's the time frame and everything, but it doesn't say where, so I wrote it down.
So what we'll do is we'll take the list from you because we're leaving tomorrow to drive back to Florida. So we'll take the list, we'll give it to the detectives here, and we're going to have them follow up and go to every store.
Okay.
And try to retrieve
is there somewhere I can email or send the picture to of the actual whole list?
Yes.
Okay. Because I'm sure this list is going to help you.
Yeah, I want to get that on record. I want to get that on a digital record, paper trail, so that, there'll be no dispute that I was helpful to the investigation and did not steal any $5,000. Didn't do it. 50 from the pawn shop. I have that here. I can give it to you now. I'm happy because I help with the investigation, okay?
You?
Yes, that would be wonderful.
Okay.
Get my last business card. I gave them so many. I'm out.
No, I haven't. So, let me see.
Okay, so after the pawn shop day, he brings you back to the house. Any other contact with him after that?
He called me Thursday morning and was talking to me, but just small talk. Nothing crazy. I told him I went to Pottery Barn and that's it. He was supposed to call me back and never did. Clearly, I see why.
Okay.
Did he state anything else about Jamie, or did he ever tell you that like what happened to her, why they're not together anymore?
He said that she tried to hurt the daughter. When I first saw him, when he came back here, his daughter had a big gash on her head.
Okay.
Right here. Like to the point that her hair wasn't growing there anymore, and it looked like it needed to be seen by a doctor. Didn't need stitches, it just looked not good.
Okay. And when was that?
The 6 to 8 months period.
6 to 8 months ago?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I saw him when I went to see him at Bob Evans.
Okay.
So I saw her head, and I asked him what happened, and he said, well, her mom tried to hurt her, and then she tried to hurt me, and so I can't remember if he said he hit her or if he left, but he did something drastic at that point in time. Sorry that I can't remember.
Like something drastic, like something violent towards her?
I think so.
And are you saying you think so by something he said, or just by what you know about him?
A little bit of both.
Okay. So possibly something he said and what you know about him.
Yeah, I want to say that he had to like restrain her or something along those lines. I'm sorry, I can't remember better.
Okay, that's fine.
And then he said that he took her car, and
it's actually not a bad idea for a move to go back to the murder house to deal with the bodies later with your 2 infant children. I mean, no one's going to expect you going in there to do a murder operation carrying 2 loaded car seats into the house, right? Hello, Grandpa! Oh. Is it time for cribbage?
he had her car. That was the car he had before he took the car that he just currently got caught.
Do you know what kind of car that was?
We know what it was. We just want to know if you knew.
I don't know kind, but I know it's like a grayish blue. It was a sedan, 4-door,
right.
And it had a dent in the front, I believe.
Okay.
Well, it didn't when he stole it. He did that. Fucking put that on his charges. Damage to property.
That's good. You're pretty close. You don't have the brand name, but the description is good.
Maybe I'm helping a little bit.
A lot of people aren't good with cars. I have people that I work with. They've been police officers for 20 years. And I'm like, oh, just messing with. What kind of car is it? They're like, I don't know.
I'm pretty good with cars. I just don't pay attention to things that Shelby has.
Yeah.
I just don't want to know anything.
Yeah.
I make myself very blind to everything he does on purpose.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So after that little phone call on Thursday morning.
Yeah, God, I bet that gives us some peace, doesn't it? Just like shut it all out. Shut it all out. It doesn't exist.
Nothing.
No contact.
Now, I know you said that the gash thing on the head was about 6 to 8 months ago. Do you remember what month it may have?
Hang on, before we find out what month it may have been, Shane says, like a game of Clue, the Hamburglar is guilty. Ronald, as an accomplice, a possible Wendy connection, all ran for the border. Indeed. I couldn't agree more. I always wondered about that too. You remember when McDonald's used to have the story painted on the wall with all those terrifying characters? What was that about? I always wondered. Christina says the seats would be newly reupholstered in aged cognac leather. I mean, thank God our interior designer is here. In aged cognac leather. Love it. Slightly understuffed. That's the trick, isn't it? That's how you create that kind of used chic, right? Retro. Just take some of the stuffing out. It'll look like it's been sat on more. Clever stuff. Top tips.
been, or if it was before or after any specific holidays throughout the year, if that helps you to like gauge.
Before I moved to my home, so let me think. If I can. When did I move? Here, help me out here. So, my lease is up in June.
Okay.
I paid
2000 Ford Lightning silver. Okay. Good. Good. We'll put it on the screen in a moment. Hey, Kathy's here. Or Laurie. Which is it? Or sisters?
for 12 months.
I can use the restroom.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Cool.
So I paid for 12 months. So that was, assuming, June that I paid. I want to say the end of May I paid. So.
Okay. Do you need a calendar?
Nope, I'm thinking. What's the, well, here, let me see.
Michigan, we better go to the maps. We gotta check off, we gotta get North Dakota sooner or later. We gotta go up there soon to check out the Savannah Greywind case.
I hope.
Like, I'm back into July.
Okay.
Do you want further?
Do a big view of the calendar for me.
That is my big view.
Oh,
so that's July. But, like, you mean like a 12 month?
Yeah. Can you do that?
I could try. View. Here.
There we go.
All right. There we go. There's 2018.
Okay. So I probably
So
moved
like
in.
2019?
I want to say May 8th I moved in. So my
Okay.
rent, June. It was kind of cold then.
Okay.
Snow was on the ground. Maybe it was more than 6 months he's been here. Wow.
Is that the one from the Fast and Furious movie, Shane? I think it might be.
So she's thinking it might have been more than 6 months ago because it was cold. It's on the ground. We got the year calendar up.
So I paid for my lease in May.
Yes.
So before that, he had been here for maybe a month or two.
Okay.
So it might be more than 6 months. I'm sorry.
Okay.
No, that's fine. That's why we try to help show you calendars and ask you about was it before or after holidays. So you paid your lease in May for 1 year, and you said maybe he had already been here.
A month
2
or
months.
2, yeah. 2
Okay.
months.
He had already been.
So that would be the brother in there. It's amazing, isn't it? Amazingly shocking. We should say that all of the crime scene evidence is for educational purposes only. And entertainment, but with sadness.
Would make it March. I can't remember if it was snowing then.
That's fine. We don't expect you to know exact dates. We just have to try to, like I said, establish timelines of what people saw.
No, definitely.
We don't expect you to be able to say, I was this date, this time.
Yeah, okay,
you
good. Because I can barely remember my birthday.
Yeah.
So you're thinking March-ish?
Yeah.
Okay, that you saw the gash?
Yes.
March, we'll put question mark, but that's how we're guesstimating. Okay.
And then after that gash healed, and I saw her again those few times after it started healing, it looked kind of like, I don't know if you know what, I think it's called cradle head.
Yeah,
Cradle
cradle cap.
There we go. So you know when it gets like flaky?
Yeah.
And like she's been laying down too long? That, her whole head was like that, and then this kind of looked like it was excess cradle cap. It was just so sad. Like, I wish I could have just taken her and loved that kid. It was, I have a very soft spot for children, and that it was just messed up how these children were being raised. They were always dirty. When I saw her, I had to wash her face for her. Like, I couldn't even let her touch me, 'cause she's just gross.
Yeah.
But you can certainly try to call the department that has the children if you're interested in anything. I mean, you have...
I can't take them, but I did talk to the wife's biological sister.
We talked to her
Right.
about karma.
Yeah, she said she really wants the kids, and that made me so happy. I've never talked to her before, but she sounds awesome.
Very nice. Yes.
Yeah.
We just met her.
That's good.
Yeah.
Is she working on getting them?
I think so.
She's trying. I know she's called the state several times. So.
Good.
Yeah.
That makes me very happy. They need somebody.
Yeah, and maybe you guys can stay in touch and have the
Yeah,
kids,
I asked her. I told her if you ever need anything. She's out in Parma, which is like 5 minutes from me.
Yeah.
So if you ever need
Absolutely.
anything with them, you let me know.
Wow. So the ex-wife of Shelby is going to have a kind of, from the sounds of it, sisterhood with the sister of Shelby's next wife that he murdered, and who's going to, adopt, take in the 2 kids he had with her, and then that one's going to meet up with her new girl pal, the other ex-wife, with the other child that also has Shelby as a dad. So all the kids are like related. Maybe they'll become a lesbian couple. That'd be great. That'd be a great. If that was in a film, you wouldn't believe it could happen in real life.
I don't think Shelby's mom would want him.
She's a rough person sometimes, so she doesn't like her life disrupted. I know this is going to sound really awful, but don't think of her as a bad person, okay?
No.
So she's very anal about her life and how it goes. Her son just had cancer, he beat that, so she's already getting over that, and then now Shelby's doing that.
And now they're going on a trip.
Yeah. He made it very hard for Lisa to be involved with them children, because it was all 3 of them or none. So like him and the kids or none, and she can't be involved with Shelby. He takes away from her life.
Right.
Like he does everybody, clearly.
When and we've asked multiple people the same questions we're asking you, if you had to describe Shelby, like his personality, like how fast does he go from...
Drop of a hat.
Okay.
Drop of a hat.
So he can go from 0 to 100 in a second.
0 to 1,000.
To 1,000 as far as anger?
Yes.
Okay.
And he's been that way
since
forever. I mean, what kind of man throws a history book at a girl that's 16 and pregnant in school where everybody can see you?
Yeah.
Like you just, out of nowhere.
Okay. Like I said, I ask everybody the same questions, and I mean, you have, most people, does he go from...
Drop of a hat.
Okay.
Drop of a hat.
So he can go from 0 to 100 in a second.
0 to 1,000.
To 1,000 as far as anger?
Yes.
Okay.
And he's been that way
since
forever. I mean, what kind of man throws a history book at a girl that's 16 and pregnant in school where everybody can see you?
Yeah.
Like you just, out of nowhere.
Okay. Like I said, I ask everybody the same questions, and I mean, you have, most people were looking on the outside, you're on the inside. I mean, you can't, you're at ground zero with him, living with him.
That's why I came in. I figured I could help the most out of everybody else.
Yeah.
So
as far as background on him and how he has been his whole life. So are you done? Yeah. Can you think of anything that we haven't asked you about that you think is important or that you think is important? Okay.
I had been to his house when he lived out in Elyria once.
And where's that?
Like 40 minutes away from my house. More towards Lorraine area.
Okay.
You can read that.
Okay.
I know you guys don't.
I'm like, so up in Ohio.
And when we go towards Lorraine, Ohio. Put that down.
Okay.
Okay.
Elyria, Elorain. And then Elyria is Elyria.
Yria.
Yeah.
I think somebody's mentioned that.
How many people did he kill? Well, it was just the wife, Jamie, and then a year later-ish, her 3 family members. So 4 people, and their 3 dogs also.
Before.
Okay.
Something like that.
And this is his house, and when is this?
It was an apartment, and that was when he first moved here. That's where he lived.
Okay.
It was month to month, and he wrecked.
More McDonald's. What's that cup? Who knows what that cup is? Is that some kind of frappuccino or something? That plastic cup, the see-through one with the round top, dome top.
That he got evicted.
Like first lived here when he came back, like at like this March-ish time? Okay.
And then after that, he went to, that was right before.
So they've got all these Christmas decorations just lying around in this trashed house that they take evidence photographs of, and it's all stuff like, all is calm, all is bright, set in a holly wreath, and what's the other one? There's some other stuff that's just like, oh my god. Oh my god, that's so ironically tragic. Because it's like, this is where the love is, or something, you know? It's just lying in this pool of blood. Those little inspirational messages people like to hang around their homes, right? They don't make you feel so nice when they're covered in blood.
He went to North Carolina. Is that where he was? Wherever he went to.
And what is this guy's deal with traveling? It's like, okay, I'm moving to Ohio. No, we're moving to Texas. You need to be safe. There's no, we need to move somewhere where there isn't a college. Get your head out of those books, woman.
North Carolina after this?
Yes.
Okay.
Did you guys know he went there?
We haven't heard North Carolina yet. I don't believe.
Hang on, is it North Carolina?
You have? Okay.
Yeah. He was living with a
Could be South Carolina.
guy that was a police officer and his boyfriend. They were gay.
Yes.
They were together. Yes.
Okay.
That's a little bit that I know about them. I know nothing else.
Okay.
So one of them was a police officer?
From what I hear.
Okay.
Once again,
Right.
we
It's
don't
from
know.
Shelby.
But that's
okay.
from Shelby, so you.
So you're
clue.
saying you do remember something that you wanted to tell us. What,
Okay. Yeah, what happened there?
He had gotten drunk.
Where are the kids now? Well, I don't know, but they just said that the sister of Jamie Ivancic was interested in adopting them and was speaking to the agency that had them at this time. So that may well be. If not, I would assume they'd go to another foster family. Whatever it is, it's probably going to be better, right? Hopefully.
He told me that he's killed somebody but didn't give me any details. And he stopped after he said it and looked at me, and I said, I don't believe you. And he goes, yeah, I was just joking. And then he went home because, well, it's a little unsettling.
So you were there at the apartment?
Yes.
Talking to him? Just you and him?
Yeah, the kids were sleeping.
The kids were sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought he was joking, you know, because he said it, and I wanted to get away.
Okay.
So he, like his...
So what's all that stuff? Magic the Gathering. Fucking hell. So he's playing those little shiny card games, really? I mean, come on. You don't need that. There's nothing wrong with a hobby. Just don't do this shit one. You know? Come up with something better. You can. You should. You will.
His words are, I killed somebody.
Yes.
Okay, and this is going to be a crazy question.
Okay.
And I just want you to be honest with me.
Yes.
You don't have your daughter with you there, correct?
No.
Because you don't want him anywhere around her. He hasn't seen her.
Correct.
Why would you drive to Lyria?
Because he...
I guess we can see why he was taking his time to come back and clean up, right? Oh, I better get back on that cleanup duty. But fuck me. I mean, cleaning up 3 bodies in a house that was pristine would be bad enough. I mean, what are you going to do in here? How are you supposed to sanitize an area like that? I got to get rid of my DNA. I got to clean everything in this room, top to bottom. That's not achievable. I think very few evidence technicians would know how to do that. Stephen Avery couldn't do that. I don't think he's capable of that.
He wanted to hang out with me, and we were talking and getting along at this moment in time.
Okay, but there was no relationship.
Not at all.
Nothing besides just talking as co-parents.
Not even co-parents, just acquaintances.
Okay.
I've never slept with him. I've never kissed him, touched him, nothing.
Well, I'm not even saying that. I mean, I'm glad you volunteered that, but my thing is I think a lot of people would say, kind of question, okay, she says she's deathly afraid of this guy. He's done all these horrible things to her.
I'm not afraid of him, though.
You're not? Okay.
Not anymore.
Where I was going to get to is
right,
why would
not anymore.
what I was getting to was why would you drive to a place where he's at?
No, I get it. Ask any question you want. You're not going to offend me.
No, I just want to clarify because, I mean, you seem like you've got your shit together. You're a strong woman. And I don't think you would put yourself in danger. No. But it's just... And
I didn't think that he was dangerous to me at that time. I'm not scared of him. Granted, I should be, because, well, now I see what he's done. But I'm not. Like, I was 17 and scared when he did all those things to me. I am no longer scared.
You're not that...
I am no. And I can handle myself. Right. And he knows it. I'm not going to play games with him, and it has been stated.
Yeah.
So I'm not scared of him, and I was not scared of him.
Okay.
I went through to have a conversation with him, and that was fine. We were friends, I guess you could call it then.
Right.
I was dealing with him and accepting him as a person.
Right. Okay. Like I said, I just wanted to clarify.
You were fine.
Okay.
And so so his words, and did it just come out of nowhere?
Yeah, we were just kind of talking about his mom and, small talk. Nothing crazy, his brother having cancer and how he was doing, because I'm closer to them.
And he just lays it on you and comes right out and says, like, his words, I killed somebody.
Yeah. He was just kind of telling me, like, where he's been, what he's been doing, and he goes, I have nobody to tell this to. Can I tell you a secret? And I said, yeah, whatever. He said, I killed somebody. And I said, well, I don't believe you. Why would you do that? And he said, oh, I was just joking.
Okay.
And then was really awkward pause. And I said, well, I'm going to get home. I got to go get Ken's.
Okay.
And it felt awkward then.
Quick question on that. Did you tell the Pasco detectives about that statement?
I did not. I wanted to talk to you guys when I came in.
Okay.
Because I needed to get my idea straight of it. Like I said, I'm having a hard time remembering things.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't have any more information on that, and I'm sorry to lay that on you without anything else.
No. We will take any and all information.
Yeah.
If it's not pertinent, like I told you, there's 2 different investigations. That statement, obviously, is from the past. That is not pertinent to our investigation. However, it is extremely pertinent to their investigation.
And like I said, it was around March.
And that's why we're doing this timeline.
Okay.
I figured that would be helpful with her, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if he was talking about her or anything. And so please explain to them. I'm sorry, I don't know more.
That's fine. They're going to be happy either way.
Yep.
Okay. I feel like I'm not helping enough, so.
Oh, no, everything that you're doing is an enormous help.
Okay. I'll get that money together for you guys.
You want to help enough? Tell us where the $5,000 is. Because that 50 is, it's a little short.
Too, since it is, since the pawning thing.
But again, I feel like I'm not helping enough, I mean, it's just the question. I'm not disputing anything that she said. It's just that $5,000. So let's think it through. Would they have $5,000 in their house? Probably not. Right? I mean, or do people do that still? I don't think so. I mean, look at the place. They collect Magic the Gathering. They're shredding paper. Yeah. So there probably wasn't $5,000 there. So there probably wasn't any $5,000. I just think it's funny how she was kind of not direct-ish, not forcefully strong direct. But maybe if she's got nothing to hide, then there would be no need to be.
Okay.
Yeah, we can put it into as.
I think you had said
$50.
Said 50. Okay, from the pawn.
Yeah, and I never got that money. But if anybody wants to drop it off in my house, you let me know.
Yeah.
I'll gladly take it.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's not going to be happening.
Had he ever told you anything about like dogs or hurting dogs or?
He's never hurt an animal, and I was devastated to hear that. I have a lot of animals in my home. I call myself Crazy Cat Lady.
Yeah.
So that really upset me. He's never hurt an animal that I've seen.
Yeah.
When he was living in Broadview with her, down here when she was pregnant or something like that, his mom had told me they had a bunch of animals there, like a bunch of dogs.
Yeah.
And I don't see him hurting animals, and I don't understand that. That part I definitely didn't see.
Yeah.
What I thought of, didn't somebody say something about the fight at school?
Yes.
Do you ever recall in high school him getting into a...
We're going to be walking through this case in a lot of detail, Neverly. We should do a full introduction. Maybe we could do that Monday. Start Shelby week on Monday. That's what we should do.
vicious fight with anyone.
Well, but her friend wants to talk about sometime when she saw.
This is about a year ago. That's not about that.
Oh, okay.
Whole different thing.
In high school, did you ever hear about him?
Did he ever tell you about getting in a fight or see or hear about him getting into some like brutal fight? If you didn't, it's okay.
I don't believe so.
Okay. Somebody else had mentioned it, so we just wanted to see if you.
I mean, he was a messed up child in school. He got expelled, everything. He was really rude to the teachers. Mm-hmm. Had a big mouth. Thought he owned everybody. Mm-hmm. Didn't do his work. Was failing everything. I mean, he was 18 back in senior. You know what I mean? Like, he wasn't passing. He should have graduated when he was 17.
Yeah.
They really didn't pick a great one.
Yeah.
So
no, it's okay.
The worst thing you could think of for a 16-year-old girl to like is what I did.
The bad boy.
Yeah. Not even. He was just like lame.
Yeah.
I knew it would piss off my mom. Yeah. He's still lame to this day, and he's all over the news, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so, had you never seen him, had you ever seen him be extremely violent, or do anything extremely aggressive, like just out of,
Besides the domestics with you.
Right. Like with anyone else or anything else?
He used to just punch a lot of walls.
Yeah.
He'd get angry, just punch it, like something little would happen.
Yeah.
He was just angry.
And I'm going to ask just a couple quick follow-up questions, and then I think we'll probably, we'll wrap up with you, but...
We'll talk to your friend.
Yeah, when, and I'm sorry to bring this back up, when you had come to, and you were on the ground after he had hurt you, and he was holding your baby, when he had made that statement to you that for your daughter to watch her mom die, was he holding any weapons or anything of that nature?
No, he was just standing above me, so... That's it. Just my daughter in his arms.
And like, if you're on the ground, where on your body is he related to?
I can show you exactly.
Yeah. Like if this is
that's me.
Like you.
My head's
like
up here.
Up here. Okay.
He was standing about right here. My daughter in his arms. And he was smiling. He was saying, "Watch your mommy die."
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And was he standing up straight or was he hunched over?
I mean, his head was kind of like.
Leaned over you?
Yeah.
Okay.
He didn't touch me, clearly I'm not dead.
Yeah, what did you do at that point?
Just cried.
But did you think he was going to kill you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did he have any weapons around? Maybe not holding them?
In the house, I have knives and stuff like that. I cook a lot, so I'm sure there was something.
Yeah.
I don't know how it ended. I can't tell you.
Has he ever done anything violent with any sort of objects or any odd type of weapons or anything like that, or tools or?
No, it was more his hands.
Okay.
More than anything. So I don't remember any weapons or anything, but
on any occasion, back to that, and I think that we'll wrap it up with this.
Sure.
Do you remember throughout, and I know you've tried to suppress a lot, and I completely understand that because it's a time in your life you want to forget, and I don't fault you in that one bit, and I hate that we have to rehash this with you.
It's okay.
Okay? But I will tell you, down the road, you may have to rehash it again.
I know.
Not with us, but I'm saying if this goes in front of a court, you're most likely going to be called, and you're going to have to rehash this.
Go in court and
You're most likely they're going to call you as a witness.
There's a possibility.
And they may not. I don't want to get you upset. And if they do, dear, it's going to be years from now. Okay.
And we'll have people like you. We'll have
You'll have a support system.
Yeah. We'll sign you victim advocates and
everything. And it may not. Okay.
It may not.
But I just want you to be prepared that it could.
It could be.
Okay. It may or may not. Depending on
not.
Right, I mean,
I don't talk about this ever.
And we like we told you, we both deal with a lot of domestic violence, child abuse, and sexual abuse, especially her on the sexual abuse side. We know how it affects victims. We know about trauma. We've taken multiple classes on trauma and victims, and that's why we're trying to be as sensitive as we can, but we have to ask the questions.
No, I get it.
Okay, and the last one I wanted to ask you is that at any time during the relationship when you were with him and he was being domestically violent towards you, assaulting you, did he ever attempt to choke you or strangle you or deprive you of oxygen in any way that you can recall?
I faintly remember him choking me, but I can't exactly remember. I want to say yes, but I don't have the actual memory.
Okay. But you believe he did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds right.
Do you remember if you were standing or on the ground?
On the ground.
Yeah. And when this occurred, do they say anything to you? If you can recall, like I said, it's complete. If you can't recall,
yeah,
and the last
I
one,
don't even have the memory of it happening. I just feel like it's right, you know.
Okay.
So basically, if you've ever done that once to anybody, you're dangerous, and you should probably go away. It might be irreversible, right? It only escalates.
Yeah,
okay, so you can't say for definitively that it happened, but you believe it possibly did. Okay, thank you.
Last question kind of on
I know
that.
we said last question 3 times.
That change in the goddamn car door is still bothering me now. I mean, what is that for? No toll roads. What are you going to put pennies in? I mean, just keep it in your pocket, right?
Basket if you have them, you're good.
I know you don't remember a lot out of that. Do you have...
Isn't it great when you've got a pocket full of change and you got to pay for something and you just go to yourself, okay, I am going to use as many coins as I can here, and I hope if I work it out just right, the guy at the fucking counter's looking at you like, what the fuck? Just put it on a card, you dick. Shops are going to stop taking money soon.
Any recollection if it was with an object or with a hand or with two hands?
2 hands.
Okay. And do you remember, is he behind you, in front of you?
In front.
Okay. Do you remember what house?
It was at that apartment. The Parma Woods one.
When you were pregnant?
After,
okay. What is your friend's name that's out in the lobby?
Melissa Nelson.
Okay, we'll get all our information when she gets back here. That's why I'll be able to greet her when she comes back.
Her name's Melissa.
So, okay.
She was his friend before I met him. We were all in school together.
Okay.
She was his best friend, and then she found out that he was beating me, and they stopped being friends. So she became my best friend. I took her.
You want to get that ready? Stop that. I'll walk her out. Yes, thank you very much.
I'm sorry if something doesn't add up in there.
No, you did wonderfully. If you want to stop that.
The time now is 5:30 p.m. That concludes this recording.
Okay, so that was the interview with Kaitlyn. Kaitlyn, is that what I sound like? Farahay, the ex-wife of Shelby Nealy. We will be going live with this interview tomorrow, doing some commentary and discussion, and we hope to see... Shut up, prick! Oh, yeah, so we're going to be doing some Shelby Nealy videos. More and more. Release the hounds, release the Shelby. Suze, thank you so much for the PayPal. That was amazing, Suze. We really appreciate it, Suze. Good to see you dropping in. So, yeah, more Shelby stuff to come. If you like Jailhouse Calls, check that out on our channel page. Jailhouse Calls. We're going to be putting them up without commentary, and then we're going to be putting them up with commentary and discussion. How great is that? Best of both worlds. With bi-directional links in the description, so either user dissatisfied in one video can find their taste in another. That's how we will cater to all needs. And please everybody, all at once. It's going to be fantastic. It's a riot. Have a safe drive home. I've been True Crime Metrics. Good night. Gotta get that new outro. You know what? I'm not even going to play the intro. Maybe I will, one more time. And then it's done. Please note that this content is for adults only. And please note that this content is for adults only. And ducks. Viewer discretion suggested.